Trever, Aeon. I'm gonna break my foot off in your ass.
Settle in, friends, because today we're going slaver hunting. But before that, a recap. As you can see, Trever has put the robes of summer back on after we unfortunately learned that the wrath condition from the Bloodguzzler garb does nothing for him because he's not using weapons. We finally found the Susur tree bark and made ourselves a masterwork dagger, now carried by Shadowheart for potential specialized circumstances. The Duergar antidote we found was used to cure a gnome named Thola, primarily despite the Duergar it came from. Dareth's husband Balin was successfully rescued by Sovereign Glut, and they have been reunited. Trever even handed over the noble stock that was found in the same area. Unfortunately, Glut then turned and gave Trever an ultimatum to help him dethrone Sovereign Spa or participate in the renewal of his circle in a less survivable fashion. We did not appreciate the proffered choices, so we ended Glut's life. In thanks for wiping out the Duergar in the area, Sovereign Spa gave us access to their refuge, where we found a few nice items, including more information about the adamantine forge on the body of a long-dead drow scholar. This gives us plenty of information to make use of the adamantine forge if we can find it ourselves, which that memory shard from Dorn should help with. In the meantime, that gnome Trever saved, Thola, wants us to rescue her clan being held captive by the Duergar across the Ebon Lake. She gave Trever a pair of boots she stole from them to help in that endeavor, though technically we could still return them to their owner. That seems unlikely. While we're there, there's apparently also a drow named Nere amongst them, and Sovereign Spa has promised further reward in exchange for the drow's head. We did meet a strange non-hostile mind flayer named Omeluum, who tried to learn more about the influence of the tadpole, but only succeeded in growing its power. He did offer us a ring of mind shielding for barter, by way of apology. And we can add that to the list of ways Trever has not been able to cure himself of the Mind Flayer parasite. Alright, so we're about to take this boat, sail across the Ebon Lake, to a place where Duergar slaves are using gnomish labor to excavate something. We're not 100% certain on what. We're going there to pick a fight. We'll save the gnomes if we can, but make no mistake, this is an extermination mission. We'll make some last-minute preparations, and then we'll be off. Alright, everybody has elixirs up, everybody has used a scroll of false life, and Lae'zel will use a scroll of protection from good and evil primarily to have a concentration effect up for her boots of striding.
Vessel wobbles on the lake's murky waters.
It is time we sail into the darkness.
Human, what are you doing on Gek's raft? Where's Gek? Who are you?
That's a lot of options. That's a lot of words. Trever is not here for words. He stares at the Duergar still on the other boat as he pushes the Corsair into the water.
Have to keep going.
We want to end this quickly, so the first thing Shadowheart does is her potion trick, but with a potion of speed rather than the usual minor healing potion. She hits herself and Lae'zel because those are the two here who have initiative on all of the Duergar. The Duergar are all within the space of the opposing ship. Shadowheart starts by throwing a void bulb to see if she can draw them even closer together for area of effect damage. She then uses a fiery chromatic orb, as close to the center of the cluster as she can. She wants not only to deal damage, but also to create a fire surface in the process.
Time to strike.
Lae'zel uses her considerable resources to try to take out the one Duergar that has initiative on the remainder of our party, in addition to dealing whatever other damage she can.
I won't give in.
And Trever throws an oil barrel straight into the middle of them while they're standing in the fire. The Duergar didn't even get to act.
What's next, I wonder?
Never a dull moment.
The Intransigent Warhammer has no enhancement bonus but does have Impulse Blast. This allows you to knock nearby enemies prone after killing a hostile target or landing a critical hit. It's not a bad weapon for certain builds, but our party are not those builds, and so it is outclassed even as bludgeoning weapon backups for our party. And two of us are ready to level up to 6, so let's do it.
Not reaction.
We are not changing Lae'zel's arrows, so the only decision to make here is what feat to give her at level 6. She already has Sharpshooter, so she's going to follow that up with Ability Improvement Dexterity for precision and damage as well as initiative. Karlach picks up Aspect of the Beast Stallion. Especially when combined with the bear aspect she already has, being able to repeatedly give herself a good amount of temporary hit points will greatly boost her tankiness.
Who will ever believe this?
The craft is ready to sail.
It's time to continue on.
Whitman at ready, lass. Company's calling.
What do we got here? Dead hoon walking, seems like. Got any reason I shouldn't sever your head and toss it to the Rothé?
Not in the mood for another fight, believe it or not. Can we play nice?
Apologies, Karlach. He loves you and your optimism, but Trever did not come here to play nice. We switch to Shadowheart and level her up since we're about to begin hostilities. Her 5th level of Cleric means up to 3rd level Cleric spells. We will simply adjust her spell list, making absolutely sure to keep aid so we don't lose it. Also, a note, though Trever also has enough experience to level, it won't let me do it while he's in the conversation, so that we'll have to wait. And then, Shadowheart picks a fight with Silence.
You attacked someone. Only the guards are allowed to do that, as this one is about to demonstrate.
Attack. I won't call it out every time, but we are picking attack whenever we have this interaction.
Got to focus.
There are going to be a lot of fights, so I'll only call out actions beyond my standard attacks or my usual tactics.
Got to keep fighting.
My turn. Over there.
fury. I am death. Need to act fast.
Time to push my luck again.
Time to strike. Talk to me.
No word.
I am fury. I am death.
And here I remember to turn non-lethal strikes back off.
All right, what now?
And now, Trever will finally level up. No real decisions to make at Barbarian 5, but he picks up extra attack and Boot of the Giants, essentially giving him 2 main attacks and a bonus action attack, tripling his damage expectation per round. Now let's go show some Duergar how much stronger we are.
This place is hard to bear. I hope we're able to continue on our way before too long.
What's a fort like
I know what
this
you
doing
mean.
in the Underdark?
Everyone is so unhappy.
Whoever built it, they let it rot for now. Well, I meant more the molten rock and plunging chasms, but yes, the folk leave something to be desired as well.
Present company excluded, of course.
Oh, hush you. Stop fishing for compliments.
Gnome make. Well, the chiseling is remarkably intricate. They didn't live here, though.
Stonemason Kith. I've seen playthroughs where he and his assistant are the sole spared Duergar. You can have a downright genial conversation with him. Trever will never know. I am very excited to see Trevor's new attack sequence at work. Interesting note, Boot of the Giants did not add to his lightning charges the way punching did, so he has 4 instead of the 6 I expected.
On my way.
Shadowheart uses a Ray of Fear here to try to ensure the newcomer Duergar doesn't go for help. That failed, so Murmath there becomes priority target number 1.
Make way.
need to learn the hard way.
I'm ready. Victory awaits. Heading there. Time to strike.
Open up.
Blood comes easy these days.
I just wanted to check why this random Duergar seemed to be resistant to Trevor's damage. Turns out, uncanny dodge. Fair enough.
Slow down.
Ooh, Shadowheart gets to use shield to actually absorb magic missiles.
Let me strike true.
Still on my feet.
Bottle of water here to try to reveal the invisible Duergar.
Swift and lethal.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
could go for a good meal.
Karlach wants to pause to talk to these Rothé, but Trever stops her. Now that we've started the assault, we need to keep moving. But here, seeing how these Rothé are being treated, Karlach insists.
What's cooking? Listen.
Look. You.
The vocals cut out here, my best guess being because Karlach started her conversation. Herdmaster Skarjal here is demanding we whip the Rothé. The Duergar try to engage Trever, but he just keeps them occupied with nothing talk while Karlach addresses the Rothé.
No more! No more pain, no more work! All must die!
Karlach, trying to be quick here, asks what has the Rothé in such a pained state.
Old death. Fire. I can smell it. It's too much anger! I can't hold it in!
Karlach knows Trevor's patience won't last long. She tries to persuade the Rothé to strike at their masters.
Yes, they made the pain. Now they feel it!
Bloody Rothé have lost it. Put him down, and the shark too.
Oh look, there's a Duergar standing close enough to a chasm.
Let my name know. Can't give up.
I got this.
Can't afford to let up. Onward.
Don't waste a step.
I'm heating up.
What should I do?
Duergar can't hurt anymore. We'll wait until it's safe to leave.
Karlach isn't going to make them do the thing the Duergar were forcing them to do. Besides, Trever can just break that himself.
Still breathing, despite everything. That took the edge off.
Let's march!
Let's move. Breathe deep.
A short rest, more for resource refreshment than healing, although some of that too. But we're not going to go further in this direction right now. The Duergar hadn't made it past the rubble. The rest of them will be elsewhere.
Dead drow, publicly displayed. The Duergar are sending a message.
Karlach wants to try to save the spiders from a fight.
I speak true, brothers. You know it in your hearts. You know it in your very souls.
We need no Lolth, no Spider Queen. Father Murmath is the head of Clan Lur. He hatched us, raised us, feeds us.
What care we for his business here? He keeps us small, keeps us contained. We should be with the Spider Queen, revered, adored.
What does Karlach happen to know about Lolth?
You've read that harming spiders is illegal among Lolth's faithful, and often punishable by death.
Father Murmath is our past. Lolth is our future.
These spiders are loyal to the local Duergar. In the event of a fight, they will join the fray against you, with slavering enthusiasm.
Here, Karlach views scaring off the spiders as saving them from getting squished, so she quickly shoos them away from here.
You see? Such disrespect, such disdain. And does Father Murmath raise a whisper in our defense? With the Spider Queen's protection, we would never suffer such indignity again.
Disrespect, disdain, indignity.
You see? Father Murmath's time has passed. Come, brothers. Follow me into Lolth's hairy embrace.
Her embrace. We're ready. We follow.
Yes. Now, brothers, our new dawn awaits.
Stinking snitch. No one drugs with Clan Flameshade.
And now, poor Murmath is all alone.
You attacked someone. Only the guards are allowed to do that, as this one is about to demonstrate.
breathing, despite everything. Light on my feet.
Ready for another round?
Need to find a way forward.
Hey, stick shit!
It's skick pick, you piss pot.
That's what I said! Stick shit!
My mug's gone dry, stick shit.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Concentrate.
I'm actually kind of annoyed that the one Trever kicked didn't join the fight immediately for some reason, because it meant he got out of combat healing. Ah well.
Strike hard, strike fast.
Fuck yes.
I'll give you that.
Aye, aye.
Get over it. They're starting to rot.
On I go.
You've got a brain of your own. Use it.
Victory awaits.
A lot of us.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Found a way past the rock I think you got me.
Time to press ahead.
Survive a 10 day on your own. 10 day. I'll give you that.
I am fury. I am death. Taking position.
Get over it. They're starting to rot. You've got a brain of your own. Use it.
Taking position.
Watch this.
You ain't been the same since that rock slide. I see you scanning a lot of us.
My dogs are barking. Can we rest?
Very well.
Shit! You did it! What now?
Trever tells this gnome to just lie low while he handles the rest of the Duergar.
I know a place. Across the lake. Should be safe. Won't be needing this poison now that you've offed the pricks. Bet you'll find it handy, though. You're a good one. I won't forget it.
And this looks like a dead end, so hopefully the last of the Duergar in this
No time
direction.
to waste.
You attacked someone. Only the guards are allowed to do that, as this one is about to demonstrate.
Swift and lethal.
Smell blood. Watch this! Hop, hop.
Ready.
Time to strike.
Let's get going.
Hey-ho.
This is me trying to refresh Karlach's temporary hit points, but apparently there's a slight bug with the aspect of the stallion where you have to wait
Got a
until
long
they're
road
depleted
ahead.
before you can refresh them.
How much farther can I go? Time to rest. If not over, then through.
There's a couple of guards here, and an entrance to a pretty big chamber, so let's draw them away a bit and take them out separately before going in.
I must keep going.
You attacked someone. Only the guards are allowed to do that, as this one is about to demonstrate.
Or we can fight everyone at once right now. If we take out the one behind us, that will open up the chance to escape if we need to.
Time to strike.
Let's finish this.
Time to strike.
That Duergar down there went invisible and then passed their turn very quickly. I think they didn't move.
May the gods take you first.
This is gonna feel good.
Victory awaits.
Gods, it's hot in here. Close ranks.
Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
fire, baby. In position.
All right. Blood follows me everywhere.
Go.
Victory awaits.
This is my happy place. Under their noses.
I honestly have no idea why we dropped combat like that, but it's really annoying to lose both rages.
Not as bad as it could have. Should mind my step.
It seems you've been cornered by a comrade of the guard you killed.
I will ascend. on the move. Let's end this. On my way.
Alright, Karlach. It's go time. I've got it.
More
What do I have to lose? One day I'll catch a break.
I am fury. I am death. Need to stay focused. I am fury. I am death.
My turn.
Best be on my way.
I am fury. I am death.
On my word. Come on, Karlach. Show him who you are. Got it.
On my way.
And all that's left to do is chase down that stupid scrying eye.
Got to move. No time to waste.
Gods, it's hot in here. Ought to do it. Count on me.
Just a quick highlight of those boots of speed. I dashed, which brought my movement speed from 15 meters to 30 meters. Another dash would bring it up to 45 meters, but 60-meter movement speed. Certainly not the fastest you can get in this game. I just wanted to showcase the difference between boots of speed and another dash.
Victory awaits.
Tactical.
Nothing will stand in my way. Very well.
Swift and lethal.
Eat it.
Another fight. Let's go. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Feeling fresh?
Battle has taken its toll. I should rest.
The gnomes speak in soft whispers, the words all but lost in the hot air.
Yeah, Trever will listen in first.
We'll never get through. We need that smoke powder.
Philommene's gone, and if she's smart, she won't be coming back.
Beldron's trapped with that maniac, Nere. If you won't find Philomene, I will.
Forget the smoke powder. There could be more slavers out there. You draw them right to her.
Trever doesn't see the need to bring up Thula's name specifically. The Duergar are dead. It's their chance to flee.
It's my Beldron. He's still back there.
Lunkbug, don't!
Oh, damn it, Larida. We've lost enough of us. I'm not losing Beldron too. Sir, our friends are trapped in the cave-in. And I know a way to get them out.
Bug, please. Truesoul Nere will... You know what he'll do.
Trever tells them he's there for the True Soul's head. and they should tell him what they know.
A few days back, there was a scene. Our friend Philomene, she's a sapper, set off a blast and ran off. We set a spot for hiding if someone found trouble. I'll mark your map. If Philomene made it, you'll find her there. She'll have the stuff to blow that tunnel wide open and get Beldron and the rest out.
Well, he does still need to get to Nere. He tells the gnomes he'll do what he can.
Please, please don't hurt my Phil. I beg you.
Hurry! Our people won't last in that cave-in forever.
Medium toughness and no vulnerabilities. Too tough for Trever to just break with his fists. The maul won't quite get him there either. Close, but not quite. His own smoke powder bombs can't even damage the rubble. Now the smoke powder barrel can, in fact it always will, but even maximally won't blast away the cave-in with just the one he's got. Trever will have to seek out this Philomene after all. But before that, we're gonna take a pass around the entire area that we've been to. I'll show you chests and magical items that we find.
Belongs to American, if I recall correctly. Hell's foot soldiers. I don't fancy meeting the commander.
The Devil Foil Mask. Beneath a layer of dust, the mask still gleams, an innocent smile and wide searching eyes, seeking its own kind. This mask is wearable, but there do not appear to be any special properties at this time.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
The Ring of Absolute Force gives you access to the Thunderwave spell, and if you have the Absolute's brand, it also deals an additional 1 thunder damage whenever you deal thunder damage with spells and attacks. We'll go ahead and give it to Shadowheart. The Cup of Wrath has Last Stand. If you start a combat turn with less than 50% hit points, you gain Wrath for 2 turns. Honestly, Wrath, in my opinion, is not worth that much of a restriction.
What's in here?
The Deep Delver is a war pick with no enhancement bonus, but it does have Dig Deep, which can inflict Shattered on hit. If it then hits a shattered target, the pick deals an additional 1d4 piercing damage. This will not replace any of our weapons. We now have time for Karlach to talk to these Rothé.
Tired. Sleep. Rest, little one. But do not take long. I feel his shadow. I heard his name whispered. The rock shivers from the sound. The Ketheric Thorm.
Ketheric Thorm, a familiar name. Halsin mentioned his stronghold deep underground.
Karlach asks if he means Ketheric Thorm.
Mighty elf, cloaked in darkness. 10 masters ago, and 10 more. But I remember. There was the work, and the blood. There was the Thorm's army. There was the Hellbeast that broke them. The Ketheric Thorm's name faded into stone until the Nere came.
Oh, a tiefling option? A Hellbeast like Karlach?
No. Bigger. Angrier. I saw tusks and flesh. Smelled fire and eggs. It came with the masked men, crashing and smashing.
Karlach wants to know what Nere and Ketheric have to do with each other.
I know not, so I say not. Yet I hear his name again, said by the shadows.
Just how old is the Rothé, she asks.
I outlived my mother, and her mother's mother, and many mothers beyond. Blessed to see many live, cursed to see many die.
All right.
This Dark Justicier's journal details some drama over an amulet that offers power, but is cursed to inflict madness upon the wearer. Apparently, it has been cast into lava. This Dark Justiciar male is medium armor with a base AC of 13, which is not great. It has the property Night Singer's Reply, so while obscured by shadow, the wearer deals 1d4 necrotic damage to attacks that hit them in melee.
As you look at the skeletons, you realize they are all clad in the same dark armor.
Dark Justiciar uniforms. These were Shah worshippers. The same as me.
Trever observes that this is an ominous sign, and we should not linger in this space of death longer than necessary.
Yes, we should press forward. These dead have no more tales to tell.
The Dark Justiciar helm is a medium armor helmet that offers +1 to Constitution saving throws and also has Swathed in Shadow, so while obscured by shadow, the wearer gains +1 to saving throws when attacked. According to the internet, the conditional doesn't mean anything, and it just gives that +1 to saving throws at all times. According to this Kreese letter, this particular drow appears to be a spy of some sort that was going to report back to Jay in a place called Last Light.
What an odd emblem. Don't think I've seen it before.
Deep gnomes, killed under the yoke of slavers.
Seething, Trever vows vengeance upon all of the slavers.
Here goes nothing.
This door resisted all of my attempts to break it down. But there's an unlocked door over here. Trever notes that he can see into the next room over. It should be possible to Misty Step there if we need to, but that's resources to go there and to return. So we don't do that quite yet.
That's curious.
Smoke powder satchels, 2 of them. These do about the same damage as smoke powder bombs, but they always critically hit objects. A pair of these should totally be able to clear out that rubble. We didn't find Philomene, but this is good enough for our purposes. Didn't notice him earlier, but Trever recognizes this gnome, Barkus Root.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Ah, it's you. The mascot of my ill fortunes. Once again, however, you've done me a decent turn. Most amusing watching you wallop greylings.
Trever asks how Barkus ended up here after the windmill rescue.
I came down here looking for Wulbren. I suspected he and his little friends might have come to this region. And I was right. But I was too late. Wulbren had already been taken to Moonrise Towers. The rest, put to work. You won't find a worse gaggle of ne'er-do-wells than these Ironhand gnomes. Except for Wulbren, desperate though his taste in companions might be. As I was contemplating his folly, I was spotted by a very ugly Dwergar. Now, I dig. It isn't good.
Trever reminds Barkus that the Duergar are dead and he should run.
There are still gnomes trapped behind those rocks, with a vicious cultist no less. I won't leave them to his whims.
Yeah, Trever gets that. Looks like Barkus needs his help once again.
Help would be welcome. Whether you're up to the job remains to be seen.
Excuse you? Trever accepts the challenge. Trever will see their captors dead.
You will? If you are successful, that would be most convenient.
When you place an explosive on the ground here, the gnomes, very wisely, back away.
There is work to do. I must keep going. Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Yes, one more ought to do just fine.
And, well,
My faith protects me.
Fine. Beldron, can you hear me? Beldron!
There he is. No words, we fight.
Swift and lethal.
Perfect. Our only foe is blinded. This should be over quickly. Whoops. Looks like Beldron got knocked into the lava. Action surge time for sure.
This is your end. My faith will protect me. Got to press on.
fire, baby. Incoming.
Heretic! Strike me and suffer.
Think you can take me on?
There's a parasite in that corpse, brimming with potent magic.
Can't afford to stay idle. Wits and blades, always sharp.
And just like that, he's done.
My sister, dead by Nere's hand. Myrna, I'm so sorry.
Can't slow down. I need a quick word.
Well, you did it.
No.
At least some of us are safe. Praise Ironhand. If only there were more blessings to count.
Please, no. Myrna.
What's hiding here?
The decaying corpse lies before you.
Remove Nere's head.
The head breaks off cleanly from the drow's body.
The Sword of Screams is a rapier with no enhancement bonus, but it does deal an extra d4 psychic damage on every attack. Not a bad find for a rapier user, i.e. none of us. The Spider's Lyre is a beautiful instrument. Trever likes the drums, but he may very well practice with this one. The Disintegrating Nightwalkers might be the best boots in Act 1 bar none. It grants a Misty Step every short rest, and you can't be enwebbed, entangled, ensnared, or slip on grease or ice. So much mobility and freedom on a single item. Trever is definitely wearing this. The Boots of Speed he was wearing shipped to Karlach. I learned later that this does not work to activate the aspect of the Beast Stallion temporary hit points, but I'll still keep it on her for now for the additional mobility it provides. Prideful as he was in life, Nere is just like anybody else in death. Mouth slack, eyes bulging, and flesh that is slowly starting to rot.
Please, no. Myrna. Can't be.
A thick layer of dust coats the bottom of the lantern. Its glass is cracked, its metal bent beyond repair.
An object catches your eye. A lantern, it seems. Though no light flickers within.
The light's been snuffed out. Only ash at the bottom.
Trever will investigate the lantern in more detail.
You see no burner or wick. It was not fuel that lit this lamp, but magic.
And try to examine it with Arcana.
This is pixie dust, used to illuminate a lamp, or left behind after a pixie's death.
But there's no reason to bring a broken moon lantern with us. It's not even sellable.
Light on my feet.
It's not right. Not right. I'm so sorry.
Perhaps after I finish my research here, I'll join her.
I'm coming along, just not fast enough. Any word on my people?
Trever informs Thula that her people are mostly safe and the survivors should be there soon.
You did? Then I owe you more than I can ever repay. Thank you.
He also tells her the Duergar hunting her in particular is dead.
I'm almost sorry to hear it. I hope to have the pleasure myself. There's plenty more guarding my people, but I'd say you've made a fine start.
Trever wonders how much longer she'll need to recover.
Don't know. Longer than I'd like, but a slow recovery's still a recovery.
Peacebringer, be at home.
Trever produces Nere's severed head.
The drow sought to shatter our circle. Now his flesh may feed its growth. In dealing death, you have brought this circle life. And thus we name you Life, Chanter. As our circle grows, so shall your song. Wherever you go, only listen, and you may hear it.
Spa gives Trever the Envoy's amulet, which has the Voice of the Circle property, so that once per long rest, you can grant yourself +2 bonus on persuasion checks for 10 turns. This can be useful if you know an important persuasion check is coming up, or to get better prices at a vendor temporarily. A forest of mushrooms sprout from Nere's skin, eyes, and open mouth, cheerily feeding on clotted blood. Trever will now go back and do a more thorough looting of the areas of Grymforge he's already been to, now that the Duergar have been decimated.
I know this design. Shah's faithful wield crossbows like these.
The Sharan crossbow is functionally the same as a light crossbow +1. The design of it is flavor only. Here is a drop-off big enough to damage the medium toughness chest Trever picked up earlier. There's also another one down there that requires the same drop. This is a deed of property ownership for the Ironhand Gnomes. I'd have thought there was something story related with this, but I've never found a game interaction with it beyond selling. The real Sparky Sparks wall is a shield with the lightning aura feature, which allows you once per long rest to consume 3 lightning charges and release a blast of electricity that damages and jolts nearby targets for 3 turns. This is cute, but I just don't see it being as useful or reliable as +1 to all saving throws that I get from the Absolute's warboard.
At the ready. Looks like someone's not a fan of Shah. Smeared the Absolute symbol all over.
There's poison clouds in the room that Nere came from. A quirk about Baldur's Gate 3 is that only one cloud effect can be in a place at a given time, and new cloud effects overwrite the old ones. So, if there is a static cloud that you don't like, not being actively produced by event, just sitting there, it can be cleared out with any other cloud effect. To wit, I've had Shadowheart prepare Fog Cloud.
My faith will guide me. I'm ready. On I go. Place in the distance. It's huge.
Quite a sight. But I won't be able to get any closer this way.
Still breathing, despite everything. I have a lot on my mind.
that structure we saw from a distance in the Grymforge. Something about it struck me as noteworthy. Perhaps we'll find an easier way to reach it if we keep pressing forward.
Does Shadowheart care to elaborate?
It might all be a coincidence, but between those ruins and the signs I saw of Dark Justiciars before, it might be much more. As long as I've prayed to Lady Shah, I've wished to serve her as a Dark Justiciar. There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shah, save perhaps if you become the head of her church. To become a Dark Justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword arm, her implement with which she will cast down the unbelievers and win the final battle to restore her perfect, endless darkness. It's all I ever wanted. I prayed it was my calling. But Mother forbid me from seeking to prove myself worthy of the rank. She said I was not ready. Not my mother, I should add. The Mother Superior, head of Lady Shah's enclave in Baldur's Gate. Sometimes I wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything, and I only wish to serve, yet she can prove inscrutable.
Trever asks why she's been so secretive about this.
Dark Justiciars are hated by many, judged to be ruthless fanatics. Even the few who would accept a follower of Lady Shah would likely balk at a Justiciar in their midst. But there's a simpler answer to your question. I simply forgot about the desire I had until I saw some things that reminded me. Now, I can't get it out of my mind.
Trever asks if she thinks the Mother will ever relent.
I don't know. Perhaps if I succeed in my mission and reach Baldur's Gate. Hope has little place amongst Lady Shah's children. It's an illusion, a distraction. But for this, I hope my time will yet come.
Trever tells her he appreciates her sharing.
Thank you. I had a feeling you'd be understanding.
You recognize the feathered creature. It's the owlbear cub you rescued.
Trever gets some food from their stores.
The cub's eyes lock onto the food in your hand.
And tosses it to the creature.
The creature gulps the food down. It seems he hasn't eaten in some time.
Oh my gods! Look at its little beak! Oh, come here, you doll. Damn it! You scared it off. Poor little beaky fella. Hope he finds his way back. What a charmer. Look where... Saddle up. Boo!
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
Maybe it'll bring us closer.
There's something I've been wanting to share with you, if now's a good time.
Shadowheart, volunteering information. Trever asks if she's feeling alright, or if the tadpole's gotten to her.
No. The opposite. I feel like I can share this with you. I've never felt that way before. It's difficult to put into words. I think it might be easier to just show you. Use the tadpole. The connection. Come into my mind.
Is she sure?
I'm sure. I trust you.
Her choice. Trever enters her mind.
I don't remember how it started. Only how it ended. I was fleeing. She asked my name. Can't remember what I said. Can't remember anything before those words. All I know is she saved my life and gave me a new home with Lady Shah. It hurts. That's all I remember.
Something sparks in your memory about Selûnite rites of passage. You heard once about how they would send their children out into the wilds to navigate their way home.
Trever points out that she was wearing what looked like a moonstone, a Selûnite adornment.
You're reading too much into things. A childhood bauble, that's all. Just because Selûnites claim something doesn't mean they own it.
No wonder she's so dedicated to Shar. She feels like she owes the goddess her life.
Lady Shah. But yes, her and those who saved me and taught me her ways. The Mother Superior. She made me who I am. At least as best as I can remember. She taught me, trained me, punished me when I failed her. Which was often.
Trever doesn't sugarcoat it. That sounds like abuse to him.
Abuse? Nonsense. The Mother Superior made me strong. For the Dark Lady.
In everything.
The Myconids are trying to help, but I keep seeing my friends in Moonrise screaming.
Beldron, he's gone. And you stood there and watched. You're no hero, no matter what the others say.
I have something to ask.
You saved my skin, but there's more bastards out there. For everyone you kill, pint on me.
No need for me to ask how you fared. Some of my kin have already made it here, safe and sound.
It's past time we were back in the city. But if you find yourself there, call on us. The Ironhand gnomes are good friends to have.
Trever is curious. What will they do when they return?
Like I say, we Ironhands make good friends. But bad enemies too. Some folk are about to be reminded of that.
That was a long day, but Trever really wanted to eliminate those slavers. He was going hot. After a long rest, he's calmed down some, and next time we can explore the remainder of Grymforge with a more level head. I'd like to address an equipment decision. Shadowheart is wearing the Dark Justiciar helm, mail, and is wielding the Sharan crossbow. This is undoubtedly a downgrade from what she was wearing as far as utility. But her obsession is getting the better of her. She wants to feel closer to Shar, so she is putting on this gear. So a couple of places we want to check out. There's this locked door over here. We did see a way we could potentially misty step through some bars to get into that area. Could be something worth checking out over there. And according to the information we have from that memory shard, the Adamantine Forge is close. Who knows what treasures that could yield? Hopefully, we'll find out next time. Have a good one.